With Fnaf Secret of the Mimic releasing tomorrow, many people have speculated which characters would reappear in the brand new installment. Spring Bonnie, Glitch Trap, Fredbear, Edwin, maybe William Afton, Henry Emily, maybe Livewire Freddy. Whoa, who the f-
Oh, here they are.
There's no doubt that returning characters will be seen during Secret of the Mimic gameplay. But one I haven't seen anyone talk about is very interesting, and I can see why a lot of people don't think this character will return. That being Vanny. Not Vanessa, not the person inside the costume, just the costume itself, the Vanny costume. You're probably saying to yourself, this guy's an idiot. You're not entirely wrong, but the reason I say Vanny will be returning is due to the fact of the Tiger Rock mascot costume. Why I say this? Look at the mascot costumes. They look kind of similar. Look at their eyes. They glow in this weird shape. White fur all around them, with whiskers so big. I mean, look at the handprints. It's literally identical. It uses the same kind of fabric on the palms. So what? They have a few similarities. What does that mean? Let's take this into consideration. Before we go more deep into this, we have to understand another part of the story as well. We know Edwin's stuff got moved to the Fazbear facility under the Pizzaplex. We know Edwin Murray's assets ended up being there because of Tales from the Pizzaplex. We know this is true because the workers opened the Mimic and forced him to do their labor. Okay, but it's not the same Mimic, you might be saying. How do we know for sure that Edwin's stuff is down there? During Ruin, after we leave the cave, we can see a sort of back room entering from Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place, with boxes filled with random junk. And if you go even further, you'll find some mascot costumes that are seen in Secret of the Mimic. Want more proof? We see the workers using the Mimic to their advantage. Why wouldn't they use some of the other tech as well? This is how the Faz Wrench was created. They took the costume manners, data divers, and turned them into Faz Wrenches. They modified Edwin's work to use it for themselves. And if you want more proof of them doing this, just look at the Vanny mask. We know in the Help Wanted 2 update that Edwin made the Vanny mask. These puzzle vision masks that Edwin created can literally change what the person sees when they put it on. Why do you think in the Curse of Dreadbear DLC, during Fall Fest, you could literally open a present and receive one of the puzzle vision masks? It's most likely clear that Edwin helps fund the Fall Fest events, making mascot costumes and prizes for the events. That's why Vanessa found one of these masks in one of the presents. It seems that the Faz technicians modified the masks in order to help them with their work, just for them to get around easy, and add security all over the Pizzaplex to make sure nobody can get in other than them if they had the mask and the wrench. So we know Edwin's assets ended up under the Pizzaplex, and the workers used them and modified them. What does this have to do with Vanny? The similarities between Tiger Rock and Vanny can't be a coincidence. So let's just imagine Edwin made them, because that's what I think. And we know Edwin likes to advertise things, as we know through the Murray archives. So let's just imagine, what if Edwin made the Vanny mascot costume in order to promote the Puzzle Vision masks? It would make a lot of sense. Then when he went missing, they were able to take the mascot costume under the Pizzaplex where Vanessa found it. Maybe the Mimic told her it was a sign because she got corrupted through the Vanny mask, that the Vanny costume was her destiny. She was maybe able to also hack one of the Vanny costumes in order to put the tech inside of the mask. That's why in Ruin, Cassie didn't get corrupted, because she put on a Vanny neural network mask and not a corrupted Puzzle Vision mask like Vanessa did. So I do think during the gameplay of Secret of the Mimic, we will be seeing the Vanny costume in its normal state, not with all these rough patches all over it. It seems like maybe Edwin made two versions of the costumes. One that's big and strong and can't get, that destroyed that easily, like the ones we see in Ruin. And then he also made skinny costumes that a normal person could wear, like the Vanny one. But even though it's really, really thin, I'm guessing that after it got shipped and all the years under Edwin's factory, I think it might have just gotten destroyed a bit. But what do I know? I don't make costumes for a living. So that's it for this short theory. I wish I could add more, but there's not really much to talk about. I guess I could shoot some last second predictions before the game comes out. Yes, I do think Dolly is the carnival nurse, and no, I do not think the player will lose their hand during... No, I don't think the player is someone we've known before. I think we will see Edwin during the ending. We will be able to see Fredbear's family diner through the sky when we go on the roof later in the game. and I do think we're gonna see David's Tiger Rock plushie somewhere in the building. That's it for me, but I have a question. Are you subscribed? Nah, I'm just joking. You don't have to subscribe. A view is all that matters to me. Knowing people take time out of their day to view one of my videos is just amazing to me. Thank you guys for the support, and always remember to lift off and reach for the stars. Good night.